back. Sniper presence, is there someone from Infused that maybe brings it out for you here, or is their entire goal to just avoid Formal on this map?
I don't know that anyone's going to challenge Formal, but I did like seeing one of our first sniper duels that I've really enjoyed in a while, going down with Clayster and Aqua earlier today. That was a lot of fun to watch on Throwback. They were going back and forth. One of the first times we've seen just snipers picking each other off basically every single round that I was watching.
Have the high fives for OPTIC gotten more aggressive as of late?
Yeah, they have.
Like, especially from Crim6, it really looks like he's hitting his teammates.
After he shakes out his hand.
Yeah, that looks also quite aggressive. Look at the beautiful headsets on Infused, the matching red Astros to the matching red jerseys. Infused, you're down 0-1. We're going into map number 2, and yes, this is OPTIC Gaming versus Infused in the Call of Duty World League presented by the PS4. Let's get into the action, and off the break, I don't even need to ask who you're going to watch because I can already see.
Well, I wanted to check to see if he's going to bring out the sniper. He is. I did check through Infused. Nobody pulling it out to try and challenge it. Let's see if he's able to find something. Saul, I believe Nolson getting back to the corner here on top bus. No vision yet. He's going to be flanked any moment. Look who already pushed through. Moose. Set him up top. Actually, Moose, had he pushed around the back, he probably would have found Formal. But he tags one up top. And now it's just going to be, let's go over to Krim. It's just going to be Krim and Formal here trying to make a play.
That was actually really nicely by him to get out alive. I think that's going to be the thing that swings us around now for Infused. They're in a 3v1 scenario. Krim, they know exactly where he is, too. This one should be done. Beautiful stuff for Moose. What was that, 2 or 3 kills that round?
Moose, I believe, picked up 2.
3, you lied.
3, okay. So finds 3. And that was early aggression mid-map with the ERAD. And able to push through and even pepper Krim a little bit before finally closing it out just a few seconds later in the round. Now that's going to be tough because if you're going to try, maybe that's how they want to counter the sniper play right now coming in from Formal.
Well, Infused, even from what we saw back from them at Atlanta, this is a team that just floods out middle map. They just hit it, they take control of it, and Formal is doing himself a favor here by watching this mid-cross. With OPTIC Gaming knowing this, they can put a little bit more pressure now towards middle if they want, but Infused go for a delayed push. Look at them now, re-going! Oh, almost 2 stack up there for Formal.
Well, they're trying to get in. Krim playing the top building on both sides. He's going to deal with the first pressure. The timing actually works out brilliantly for him. Now it's Nelson by himself at 1 versus 1, and that's against the sniper of Formal. Has he been able to actually find a second gun? I don't think he has. So it's going to be sniping, challenges it, peeks from blue, hits the shot, and takes the 1 versus 1.
We'll see it again from Formal's perspective this time. Whiffs the first one, but then again, he pre-aims the perfect spot, gets the kill. No second weapon needed there for Formal.
Well, I like that play because it's like you take the chance there to hit the snipe because if he gets close on you, you don't really have a chance, right?
You're dead either way.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Moose because he is 4-1 to start this game off. Take a look at the class. It's going to be K-Bar, Flechette to kick things off. Marky B. Marky B playing a little bit sneaky. He's going to call one out mid-map. I believe he saw Scump on the cross.
Formal gets first blood. Fused into 3 versus 4. And again, remember I said earlier, maybe they just want to avoid Formal. This is how you avoid Formal on offense. You just go towards the B-bomb and plant it.
Well, so far, able to do a pretty solid job of it. Moose wrapping around the back. Should be seeing a couple of players momentarily. Wins the first with another to his right. Can't get it done. Now it's going to be on Marky B.
This is where you just hop. This is where you just hop it. Have one player hop it, and then trade the kill. Still haven't sent anybody there. Formal does win the one-on-one. Marky B cut down. OPTIC Gaming go up 2-1.
They're going to leave it for Scump. 2 streak, working more towards that reactive armor. And OPTIC keeps it rolling here in Search and Destroy. I'll have to go with Formal off the break here as he's gotten, well, closed the round out, then answered right back with the first blood.
There it is again from Formal's perspective, this time around with the K-Bar. Picked up that weapon off the ground. If you're Infused, we talked about avoiding the likes of Formal. They haven't tried to challenge him yet. It's got to be so frustrating on a map like Throwback, especially too. Formal plays with running his own trophy system, so he'll just drop that down in front of him so nades can't even force him out of spots as well.
Well, let's see if he can hit it on the cross. We saw a peek for a second. The last time it was a bit of a delayed push. He's going to be hit with the jammer. Going to make the scoping that much more difficult. Watching the cross, but the first one to drop is going to be Moose. That's actually Scump on the opposite side. Scump finds another kill. running across Shirley. That's going to be the opening 2 for him. Next person to engage should be Crim6, but not before Nolson was already able to do a little damage.
Now Scump's going to rotate over. They know both players are here. Crim slides out to the wrong side. Nice play by Infused, and they're actually going to make this a 1 versus 2.
For the ace as well. So 1v2 for the ace.
Scump's not going to see it in time. Nicely done, Infused. They swing that round as they'll tie the game 2-2. Crim slides out and checks the wrong corner, and that really sealed the deal for Infused.
Yeah, I hopped over to check it because I thought it was close to being completed. About halfway when we swapped over. Nice job sticking it. Scump decides to call the bluff, not check it. Ends up punishing him. Now we're tied up. Let's go on with Nolson for a little bit here. He's going to be running the NV4, getting closer and closer to running the camo. See if he can come up clutch in any capacity. I want to see the angle that Formal has again, though, with the snipe, because that's going to be the player he's looking for, right? Nolson on the back boss, just trying to see if maybe he can peek him. So far, Nolson playing very, very patient.
Formal should see one close. Quick scope not going to work, but his teammate should have the trade. There it is, Karma, making it a 3 versus 2 now for OPTIC Gaming. Nolson and Marky B. Nolson trying to let Marky make a play, but I don't think he's going to have enough time. Yeah, OPTIC just begin to hunt towards that bomb, and now it's a 1 versus 3 for Infused yet again.
Marky B going to have to go huge. He gets spotted there by Scump. And that's going to be a K-bar at close range. Marky B's got to try and find a better angle here with the NV4, and he just doesn't have a lot of time to work with.
And now he's going into the closest of range windows.
Yeah, right.
For these stairs.
Marky B's about to meet the Lion's Den in a moment here as he comes out the back. Shots coming in from Levin. There he is, tagged up, and OPTIC takes your 3rd round.
3rd round indeed. Crim6 doing that hand thing he loves to do. And here's Scump with the final kill. Yet again. You've already got OPTIC Gaming winning a respawn in dominating fashion. With Uplink up next, you've got to think that this is a must-win map for Infused, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. You got to take the search here. I just don't see them being able to reverse sweep a team like OPTIC Gaming. Let's show Scump a little more love as he's 7-2, leading all Slayers right now. He's also 25 off the Trinity Rocket and a kill away from this reactive armor. So this is a round where he could explode depending on how this plays out. He wants to get the plant. That's going to give him both. So he's going to get the Trinity Rocket and the reactive. Keeping an eye on the mini-map just to see what that number 4 is doing. That's Moose across the top. Might be working a flank. It looks like Karma has wrapped back to meet him. But with reactive and streaks, I got to think Scump's going to be the one to make the play.
I wonder if he just used it to ensure he gets that final streak as well, if he needs to. Numbers again for OPTIC Gaming. Scump knows the player right around this train. Wins the one-on-one. 4-2 now for OPTIC Gaming. Continuing to pull away in this best-of-5 series.
And you've got Scump with full streaks. Bomb sites both that you can pepper with streaks if you need to and really kind of make plays on this particular map.
Funny to see how OPTIC Gaming have become one of the teams that uses smokes the most in SnD. It's Karma who drops them down. I can basically tell you where almost every SnD map where they use them. This one is lower bike path to be able to plant near that A-bomb. You cut off the sight line from the back lemon area. If it's on Crusher, they'll smoke out towards that rock side and that middle hallway to plant at B. It's just funny to see how they've begun to rely on them more and more. Scorch again. When planting near that drill side, they cut off the sight line for middle map so you can get in towards deck. Immediately, the Trinity Rocket gets called in. Stop the game. You're just trying to force Infused into awkward positions, and there's another first blood for OG.
Well, I think he gets the call out there for Crim6 at the top of the map towards that backside blue. Now they're all pushing through. They're going hunting right now. They want this 5th round. Crim knows blue has been cleared out. Scump is pushed all the way into their building. 2 versus 2, though. Now you still have the kinetic. Reactive to work with. Also Mabarman and the Scarab. But they flip sides of the map here.
And immediately another streak will be pinged at least for a second to have an idea of where these 2 players are. And that's all the information OPTIC Gaming knows. The challenge from Scump. Reactive topped 5-2. OG. 1 round away.
I like that. Just guarantee yourself the 5th round.
Yep.
Close it out. Find the 2 kills. Could you have won it without reactive? Sure. But just guarantee yourself the round. And now they're 1 away for closing it out.
Where are we at in this game right now, Maven? 10-2 from Scump. Jesus, man.
That's why I've stayed on with him the last couple rounds. He's just been destroying. All right, let's see. Do we have any kind of sniper play off the break? No. Let's continue with Scump because he's on the big streak here. He did just use the reactive. Nothing else available. Who's getting pretty aggressive across mid-map? Looks like he's Petey and Marky B, and it's Petey that is able to open things up quickly. He knows there's one at back bus, just trying to pepper him and stay back. Now he's been able to get reload and get set up 3 versus 3 now as Optic Gaming continues to hunt.
Infuse. They do get that second kill onto Crimsix. And no objective has been planted as of yet. But Barman's still ready for the side of Scump, but Formal and Scump just get the pinch. There's a smirk on Seth's face. What did it go, 11-2, 12-2? Something like that.
I believe 11-2 at the end of this. I thought Scump was going to end up in like a 1 versus 2 here to close things out, but Formal on the other side of things actually finds 2 kills.
Yep.
The duo getting it done. The pinch beautifully as all the focus is on Formal. Fantastic stuff there to close out the game too. And what is looking like, you said 3-0 to kick things off. You were worried it may not be close with the way Optic Gaming is playing. And despite the fact that